clear. Nobody's scared of nobody. All of that tough talk, oh, it tells me that I'm coming at you way different than I come at anybody else. Like, no, there should be no ill feelings at all. Especially in my advice was like, hey, if you move on with somebody and that person wants to be with you and y'all planning a family together and all that, you can't come and talk crazy to me. How? Your future kid possibly is going to be related to my kid. What you doing? Stop. You understand what I'm saying? There's no ill feelings on either side, and I'm not emotional. I'm not.
The internet moves fast, but every now and then, something happens that makes people pause mid-scroll and really pay attention. That's exactly what unfolded when a clip of Remy Ma began circulating online. At first, it seemed like just another fleeting celebrity moment, the kind that usually disappears as quickly as it appears. But within minutes, people realized this was different. Remy wasn't just speaking casually. She appeared to be addressing something deeper, something that had been quietly building beneath the surface for weeks. As the clip spread, viewers quickly connected the dots. The tension surrounding her marriage to Papoose had already been a topic of quiet speculation, and now there was another name being pulled into the conversation. Claressa Shields, the boxing champion known more for her dominance in the ring than any kind of public drama. What started as a short video instantly transformed into a full-blown online discussion, with fans trying to decode every word, every pause, and every subtle shift in Remy's tone. There was something in her voice that stood out. It wasn't playful or lighthearted like fans were used to. Instead, it carried a weight that felt personal. It sounded like someone who had been watching everything unfold from a distance, holding back, and finally deciding to say just enough to be heard without revealing everything. That balance between speaking out and holding back is exactly what made the moment so powerful. Within minutes, blogs picked up the clip. Screenshots began circulating across Twitter and Instagram. TikTok creators reposted it with dramatic captions, adding their own interpretations and theories. The internet, once again, found itself locked into a single moment, collectively trying to figure out what it all meant. Everyone had an opinion, but no one had the full story. To understand why the reaction was so intense, you have to look back at the history that made this situation feel bigger than ordinary gossip. Remy Ma and Papoose were never just another celebrity couple. Over the years, their relationship had become symbolic, almost legendary in hip-hop culture. When Remy went through one of the most difficult periods of her life, Papoose stood by her side with unwavering loyalty. That kind of dedication isn't something fans see often, especially in the entertainment world where relationships are constantly under pressure. Their story became more than just a relationship. It became an example. Interviews, reality shows, and public appearances all reinforced the same image, a bond that couldn't be broken. Fans admired them deeply. Many even pointed to their relationship as proof that real love could survive anything. That's why, when rumors began to surface months ago, they didn't just feel surprising, they felt almost impossible. At first, the rumors were easy to dismiss. They didn't explode overnight. Instead, they crept in slowly, starting with small observations that only the most attentive social media users seemed to notice. People began pointing out interactions involving Papoose and Claressa Shields. Nothing seemed obvious at first, just supportive comments, shared appearances, and moments that appeared friendly but harmless. But the internet has a way of amplifying even the smallest details. One screenshot turns into a theory. One theory turns into a thread. And before long, thousands of people are discussing something that may have originally meant very little. That's exactly what happened here. Initially, many fans laughed it off. They argued that people were reading too much into ordinary interactions. After all, Claressa Shields had built her reputation through discipline and focus. She was known for her achievements in boxing, not for being involved in celebrity controversies. But once a narrative starts forming online, it rarely slows down. As time went on, people began digging deeper. They compared timelines, revisited interviews, and re-examined past interactions with a new perspective. Moments that once seemed insignificant suddenly took on new meaning. Bloggers started publishing speculation pieces. YouTube commentators joined the conversation, breaking down every possible angle. Fans began choosing sides, even though there were still very few confirmed facts. Some people believed the rumors were completely unfair, especially to Remy Ma and her marriage. Others felt there might be more beneath the surface, something that hadn't yet been fully revealed. As the conversation grew louder, one question kept coming up again and again. If there was nothing to it, why hadn't anyone addressed it clearly? For a while, there was only silence. Remy continued posting as usual. Papoose stayed focused on his work. Claressa Shields shared updates about her training and career. But the rumors didn't fade. If anything, the lack of direct responses made them stronger. Fans started analyzing everything. Captions, emojis, interview clips. Nothing was too small to be examined. It felt like the entire internet had turned into a group of detectives trying to solve a mystery without any real evidence. Over time, what started as light speculation began to feel heavier, more emotional, more significant. Then came the moment that changed everything. The clip of Remy Ma speaking didn't just add to the conversation, it reshaped it. At first, people weren't even sure about the context. But as they listened more closely, it became clear that her words weren't random. There was intention behind them. She spoke calmly, choosing her words carefully, but there was an intensity underneath that calmness. She didn't raise her voice. She didn't create a dramatic scene. Instead, she delivered her message in a way that felt controlled and deliberate. That approach made it even more impactful. When someone who has remained quiet for so long finally speaks, people assume there's a reason, and that assumption alone is enough to fuel massive reactions. Social media exploded almost instantly. Some fans interpreted her words as a defense of her marriage, a clear pushback against the rumors. Others believed she was hinting at something more complicated, something that hadn't been fully understood yet. The clip was replayed over and over again, with viewers analyzing every detail. And just like that, the conversation became even bigger than before. Attention quickly shifted to Claressa Shields. People began checking her social media accounts, looking for any kind of response. In today's digital world, reactions don't always come in the form of official statements. Sometimes they show up as subtle posts, cryptic captions, or even a single emoji that leaves room for interpretation. Fans watched closely. Every new post became part of the conversation. Some believed she appeared calm and unbothered, as if the rumors had no real impact on her. Others felt her silence was intentional, a decision not to engage with speculation. At the same time, Papoose remained mostly quiet. That silence only added to the tension. For years, his reputation had been built on loyalty and consistency. Fans wanted to hear from him. They expected clarity. Some believed he would eventually address everything and put an end to the rumors. Others wondered if his silence meant there was more to the situation than anyone realized. With each passing hour, the lack of clear answers made the story feel even more complex. Online reactions reached another level entirely. Twitter threads went viral, breaking down every possible interpretation. TikTok creators turned the situation into emotional edits, pairing the clip with dramatic music. Meme pages added humor to the situation, while commentary channels posted detailed analyses. Some fans passionately defended Remy Ma, emphasizing everything she had been through and why she deserved respect. Others defended Claressa Shields, arguing that she was being pulled into a narrative based largely on speculation. And then there were those who simply watched it all unfold, fascinated by how quickly a story could grow. What made everything feel more intense was the emotional investment. This wasn't just about celebrity gossip. For many fans, Remy Ma and Papoose represented something real, something stable. The possibility that their relationship might not be as perfect as it once seemed felt personal to people who had followed their journey for years. That emotional connection turned the situation into something bigger. It became a conversation about trust, loyalty, and the pressure that comes with living a public life. People weren't just reacting, they were reflecting on their own beliefs about relationships. As the days passed, more content continued to appear. Some creators tried to remain neutral, reminding audiences that rumors don't always reflect reality. Others leaned into the mystery, presenting the situation like an unfolding story with new twists waiting to happen. Despite all the noise, one thing remained unchanged. The truth was still unclear. And that uncertainty is exactly what kept people watching. In many ways, the entire situation became a reflection of modern internet culture. A single clip had sparked millions of reactions. A few words had created endless interpretations. And three public figures found themselves at the center of a narrative that had grown far beyond their control. As the conversation continued, one thing became obvious: the story wasn't over. Whether the rumors were exaggerated, misunderstood, or pointing to something deeper, people knew they were witnessing something still unfolding. Every new post, every reaction, and even every moment of silence carried the potential for another twist. For now, the internet remains locked in anticipation. Remy Ma has spoken, but her words have raised more questions than answers. Claressa Shields continues to be part of the conversation, whether she intended to be or not. And Papoose's silence still leaves fans wondering what might come next. In a world where social media turns moments into spectacles, this situation has grown into something much larger than a single clip. It has become a living narrative, shaped by millions of voices, opinions, and interpretations. And if there's one thing the internet has proven time and time again, it's that stories like this rarely fade away quietly. All it takes is one new interview, one unexpected post, or one surprising revelation to shift everything overnight. Until then, people will keep watching, analyzing, and debating, waiting for clarity or perhaps an even bigger shock. Because when a story involves loyalty, reputation, and powerful personalities, people don't just observe it, they become part of it. And right now, it feels like the entire internet is holding its breath, waiting to see what happens next.